Here we go! Yay! Officially going once more, I think. Are we going? Maybe I'm not. Let's find out. There we go. Now it looks like we're going. Oh, wait, maybe I gotta refresh the page. Okay. Lots of people. Hey, there you are. Hello, everybody. How is life? Yes, I remember you, Billy. So, today we are doing fun stuff. So, we are going to build some props from Help Wanted. So, that'll be fun. It'll be pretty great. So, pretty much the idea, I don't know how long it will take to do, but we're going to build 3 different size buttons. So, from Help Wanted, there are the menu buttons that are like big circular thingamabobs where you push them and it takes you different places. We're going to build different size ones. We got a big ring to make one size, we got a smaller ring, and then we got a really tiny one to make the small button on the side of the computer. And we're going to see how many of these we can make in an hour. So, got a load of cardboard, and we're just going to get going on it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, general gist of things is pretty nice. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be the big button. Pretty much I'm making little squirrels. Lost you for a second there. Yeah. Okay, so how's everything going, guys? There we go. I like sour Skittles. Yes, they are pretty good. Hey, looks like we got Josh in the chat. Everyone say hello to Josh. Yeah. Josh, you're famous. They all love you. Lost you again. My goodness, it's going great so far. So, yeah, I've got quite a few projects in the works. The newest one being the music video that I'm doing these for, which is going to be a Help Wanted video. So, that will be quite cool. And we will see how that goes. Yeah, sorry if the video is lagging today. I'm not sure why. So bam, we've got a square. And we've got a circle to go on top of said square. So, next up, we're going to, let's see, cut a couple of strips of this. There we go. Oh, you guys. That's probably good enough. Yeah, we're not doing super precise measurements right now. We're just trying to see how quickly we can make a couple of these buttons. And then go from there. Ooh, come on. Alright. Yeah, boy. So I'm pretty much cutting some strips to make the side, the little box. I've kind of got 3 of them to make, and then I'm going to make each one different sizes. And then pretty much the sooner I get all the props made, the sooner I can film the video, and the sooner I can post it for you guys to see. So, yeah. What are the buttons for? So these are going to be the menu buttons that appear on the table in Help Wanted. So that's what they're going to be. So, yeah. So, you know, Help Wanted, the VR game, how there were like big buttons, you push them. These are going to appear as background items in the music video. So, that's what they are. And then we're not going super precise on this. We're just going for the general shape. So, yeah. So pretty much the big gist of this is I'm making a little cardboard box and I'm gluing a circle on top of it, pretty much. There we go. Alright. Yes, it's kind of funny. I got the laptop over here and you guys can see it this time, so it's kind of funny. Alright. So we're going to cut this a little bit. Ooh. Just gonna use some scissors. Give it a 1-2 snipperoo. Hey! Look at that. That's a good idea, Ender Trap. We'll see how much time I have, because I'm kind of on a crazy time crunch for this video. Just because I got a ton of stuff coming up in my life, and I want to get this video made as soon as possible for you guys. So, we'll see how much time I have to make props, so it's kind of one of the reasons I'm not making this box super crazy accurate. I just need to make the general shape of all of them. As for a glitch trap, I think the little static figure I have will be good for now, because I can edit it in post, or at least the plan is to edit it in post to make it look like it's glitching and shaking, and it's moving slightly enough to just be creepy, and then like, sorry guys, lost you for a second. But as I was saying, the glitch trap figurine I have, I think should work for the project, just because I'm going to be doing it. So, yeah. And, yeah, hopefully soonish I'll figure out a way to stream from my computer itself rather than just my phone. Because at the moment I've noticed the app that I'm streaming from, the YouTube app, seems to be crashing, which is why the stream keeps lagging. It keeps kicking me out of the app for some reason. So in other words, I'm going to try to figure out a way to stream from my desktop computer with a nice camera and see if that will help it at all. So hopefully within the next few days or maybe a week or so won't be like crashing as much for you guys. How old is Josh? I'm sure he's at least 12. Right, Josh? So far we have almost a box. We've got 2 sides done. There we go. Should you do a face reveal in a music video? I mean, it's up to you, dude. Sounds kind of a cool idea. Like, if you think it's a cool idea and a cool way to do a face reveal, if you're comfortable doing that, I would say go for it. Alright. Wow. If I were to make a Godzilla character, which one would I make? That's a good question. I don't know a ton about Godzilla. I always thought Godzilla was pretty cool. I'm more of a Pacific Rim kind of guy. I know. I just really like big robots. So if I were to do a character, I'd probably want to make one of the Jaegers from that, rather than a Godzilla character. But if I made a Godzilla character, I'd try to probably make a Godzilla. But yeah, thanks for the question. Let's see, who asked that question? Funtime James, thank you. Alright. Alright, we almost got the full box done. And then we've just got to really add this thing and put a top on it. And then building wise it's done, I would just have to paint the thing. That's the one. So yeah, since these are only going to appear in the background, I'm not really going to be doing a whole ton of crazy details on them. I just need them to look the general size. Oops, sorry guys, looks like the stream is lagging a bunch. I think it's because I'm using my phone at the moment. So hopefully it won't lag nearly as much in the future. I'm going to try to find a way to stream from a computer rather than my phone. But for the moment, we're going to just have to bear it. Okay. So there's that. Ugh. Need some more cardboard. Let's see. That's a pretty good piece. Yeah, that's a good piece. So what we're doing now is we're going to put this on here. And like this. There we go. We're going to use an X-Acto knife and be very careful because knives are dangerous. We're going to cut this thing out. Whoops. Lots of people talking. Give me just 1 second, guys, and I'll read the comments. There we go. We have a circle. Pretty impressive, I know. Alright. And it even kind of fits. Almost, right? There we go. Perfect. So now we're just going to add glue on this side, rather than trying to glue in the whole thing. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. And then just make sure that's pretty even and let that cool down. Let's read some comments, shall we? Well, Ender Trap, I'll go ahead and read your question out so that people know what you're asking, but you asked, have you ever thought of doing a huge live-action collab with people you know in the community, like Creature Complex, Zombunny Creations, Pumpkin Queen, etc.? I have wanted to do something like that for quite a while. I have sent messages to the Pumpkin Queen, and she's never really responded, so I don't know if that'll ever happen. And then I have had Creature Complex and Zombunny appear in a couple of my older ones as just like little cameos for like little boop boop kind of a thing. As for doing like a ginormous video, I don't know. I'd have to see what comes up, and if I don't have the character or something, then I would obviously need one of them to play it, kind of thing. But I try to have most of my characters so that I don't have to rely on other people, because if I have to do that, then sometimes it makes things take longer than it should. No offense to other people, it's just like I have certain timetables I need to work on and that kind of thing. But yeah, so now we are going to glue this onto here, and then it's pretty much done. Do I want to center it, or do I want to have it further up? I think I'm going to have it further up, just because, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. There you go. Hey, Meadow, what's up? Thanks for swinging by. Bada bing. And now we add the circle to the circle. Very carefully. Squish, squish, squish. There we go. About to play games? Me? Well, I got a bunch of projects to work on, so I figured I could live stream while building some of the things. I'm got 2 music videos in the works. Technically 3, but 2 of them I'm putting as priority over the 3rd one. And these are props for my collaboration video, actually, with Delvando. So, yeah. You'll probably see them appear in a music video soon, but there's a button pretty much done. There is one more thing I want to add, which, just to sort of add a little extra flair. We got the conduit tubing, because everyone loves conduit tubing. Yes, I am collabing with him. It's a secret. Don't tell anyone. Oh wait, it's live stream, isn't it? So I'm going to add some conduit tubing coming out the back of it, which I'm not going to connect to anything. I'm just going to cut it long enough to make it look like it goes and connects to stuff. So I'm going to cut off a couple long strips of this, like, I don't know, there, maybe like there. No, don't tell Marshall. He can't know that I'm collabing with him. It's a secret. We talked about this. So we are going to cut a little circle here. And then we are going to cut a little circle here. And then that should be good enough. There we go. And one more for the road. When am I going to VidCon? I wish I could go to VidCon. I don't know if I will be able to or not. I've never been there before, and it's really far away, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it to VidCon this year, but it is definitely something I want to go to eventually. Well, Endertrap, if that's something you want to do, you can definitely try to strive towards more live-action stuff. I always find stop motion has its own charm to it. So if you wanted to keep doing that, it's totally something I would encourage you to keep doing. And technically, you can always incorporate live action and stop motion together, because some of my figures I've made, I'm going to try to do like a stop motion animation with them and add them into the scene, if that makes any sense. So you could always try something similar if you didn't want to make full costumes and all that. Bam! So we got one. So this is the general look we're going for. And we're going to add the other one. Like that. Yeah. You're blind, apparently? I am making a button. Beep, beep. This is going to be for the Help Wanted FNAF music video I'm working on. Woohoo! It's gonna be great. There we go. So it'll be something kind of like this, and then these will be silver, this will be silver, and the button will be yellow, and then it'll be like that. Hey, we got a channel member in the chat. Everybody say hello to Tot Tot. Alright. Oh, wait. Go. I'm just adding some hot glue on the inside here to secure these in there. And then once that is dry, that is the first button 100% complete, building-wise. I still gotta paint it, but I will do that on my own time. I've got some other buttons to build. So that's one down, 2 more to go. Alright, we are 24 minutes into the stream, and I think we are making some great progress. Next one is gonna be slightly smaller. Let's see. So yeah, this next one's going to be probably about this big, and we'll also have wires coming out the end of it. So, yeah. Why am I so cool? I don't know. It's a curse. I'm aware of the effect I have on women. Okay, never mind. Done. I immediately regret saying that. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind here, guys. Ugh. Let's see. Need something square. Yeah, I do that. I make people laugh. It's a hobby. It's not. I would mention. We're gonna use number 1 crate as a reference to how big we want to make this. So we're gonna put this right about there. So hopefully this won't be too ginormous. I want it to be kind of like that. Not necessarily a perfect square, but close enough to it. Maybe a rectangle would work better anyway. Yes! Number one quay. Boop, 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 boop. His best boy. Or girl. I don't know. Please don't start a gender war on number one crate. That would just make me sad. There we go. Alright, now we are making a smaller button. Button time. Who wants button? Please, I just wanna die. I mean, what? That's a different song. Maybe it's button time. Who wants button? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume Crate's gender. It was an accident. I swear. There we go. Bam. And we are going to glue these on here, because they are the right size, actually, now that I think about it. Pow! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm losing it. Hi, that kid. Yes, I remember you. Welcome back. Stay a while. We were just chilling out, making some buttons. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do. Oh my gosh. All the emojis. Yeah, you forgot to give me hugs. No. How could you? Sad face. I am gonna hopefully be going to, Oh, I think I lost you guys for a second again. I am gonna try to go to Grand Rapids Comic Con this year, so maybe you guys will be able to see me there. There we go. Got the start of the button. Now we will add more to the button. Oh, 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 oh. No, I think the stream just cut off, actually. I'm gonna try to go to Grand Rapids Comic Con this year, and then possibly YumaCon, which is like an anime convention, for like a day. I can't really afford to go for the whole weekend. But those are the last two conventions I'm gonna go to for this year. And hopefully I might be able to meet some of you guys there. Well, Grand Rapids Comic Con is in Grand Rapids, and YumaCon is in Detroit. So, yeah, kind of interesting places. So, yeah. Yes, believe it or not, Grand Rapids is in Grand Rapids. Yeah. Eventually I want to be able to go out of state to bigger conventions and stuff. But we'll see how well that works out. Because I don't have lots of money. So, believe it or not, those things cost money. Which so dumb. Like, why would stuff cost money? Yeah, sorry guys, my phone keeps jumping out of the app for some reason. And it turns off the live stream whenever it does. So hopefully, in the future, I'll figure out a way to do it. Come to what? Come to MomoCon. Where's that at? Is it in Momo? Where and when is that? I'm curious. Alright, we have a box. That is the second box complete. Ta-da! Perfection. I know. I am amazing. I have made box. Quite amazing. So we are going to take this tube and put it in the box. So let's see. That's probably roughly the right spot. So this one we're actually going to cut through the box a little rather than gluing it on top. It's in Georgia. Yeah, that's a bit of a drive for me. I don't think I'd be able to make that. I wish I could go, but like I said, it's a little far for me today with my current money situations. There we go. So then we're going to glue this one roughly like that. Put a button on it. Have a good one, Matto. See you later. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for swinging by. Let us cut the tube down. We are cutting the tube with a knife. And it is going great. And we have missed the other side, but that is fine. We will find a way to cut it correctly. It's perfect. Right. So we're going to glue this. Oh, we're going to glue this one like this, and then glue this inside of it. So there we go. Alright guys, lost you again. Like I said a little earlier, my phone is having like a problem staying connected on the YouTube app. So I might try to stream from desktop next time and see if there's any way to do that and make it just work better. So if it's cutting off, that's totally my fault. And I cut that too small. Whoops. Oh well. We will cut another. You gotta go. Well, awesomeness unlimited. Thank you for swinging by. I hope you have a good night. Are you thinking of redoing Nightmare by Design? Well, Springtrap Gaming, that is definitely something I want to do eventually. I'm not exactly sure when, but it is something I want to do just because it's like That was my first Five Nights at Freddy's music video, and I feel like I could have done it way better now. And I just think it would be really cool to make like a 2.0 for that. Because I could use my new Nard and everything, and it would look so cool. Bing. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. So we are going to glue this in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfection. How did I become so good at this? I do not know. Alright. So like I said, I'm gonna paint these later by myself, but at the moment I'm just building them. Alrighty. That does not look half bad. What we are going to do is we are going to add a tiny little drop of glue to sort of get it the right side spot, and then we will add more glue once it dries. So we are holding the button like so. Yes. Yes, Billy, what is your question? Can I make Toy Freddy? I've thought about making the toy animatronics. I just haven't really had a big video to make for. I might look into it some more later once I get these other videos made. Because I only have a couple characters from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 made, which is majority the puppet. I don't actually really have many other characters from that game made. So I'd definitely be interested in making some of the toy animatronics if people want to see it. So. Alright. So we're trying to just glue this roughly in the spot it needs to be. And then we'll add more glue because, you know, the hole is a little big. Can I make Withered Bonnie? I've already made Withered Bonnie. I can show you him if you guys want to see Withered Bonnie. Let me know. I'm good, Austin. How are you? There we go. Alright. Now we're going to add some more glue to hold it in place. Come on, work with me. Alright, perfection. Yes. I'm a genius. Kind of. There we go. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Yes, feel free to ask your question, Billy. I do not put a limit on how many questions people can ask me, so feel free to ask me as many as you would like. There you go. Bada bing. One more nearly done once it dries. Dry. Can you make the purple guy? I am the purple guy. Yeah. I want to make a Springtrap eventually. So, does that count as making the purple guy? Could I make a Granny musical? Are you talking about that one game where it's called Granny? Uh, I don't really think I would, because I'm not a biggest fan of that game. It's like okay, but like I've never really played it, so I'm not really that into the game. But I don't know. Most of my people like to watch Five Nights at Freddy's, so I kind of try to stick to that, or else I don't get views. There we go. Okay, we'll let that finish drying, and we are going to add another conduit tubing piece in the top corner here. Where is that? I'm going to take this one. No, I don't want my channel deleted. No! That'd be my worst nightmare too. Though technically I've still got my gaming channel if you guys want to subscribe over there. I just passed 400 subscribers on my gaming channel, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I haven't had a chance to upload over there in a little while, but hopefully I'll be recording some more gaming stuff soon for that. Well, Slush Plush, thank you for the compliment. I always tell people that practice makes perfect. I didn't always start out making really good stuff, but like I would say just practice building a couple small things and then go from there, and you'll get good at building stuff too. There we go. Now we've got another conduit tubing piece coming out of there. We are going to make this one, I don't know, how long does it need to be? We will make it this long. Perfection. So now we have 2 buttons. Look at that. Look how far they go. Wow! Yes, Golden the Gamer, what is your question? Okay. Alright, now for the tiniest button of all. We've got this tiny little tube, and it's going to be the button on the side of the computer that you have to hit. Boop, boop. So, yeah. Now we gotta do littler square for this. Yep, feel free to keep asking questions, guys, if you got them. If I see them, I'll try to answer them. We're going to make this a square. Try to make it, I don't know, good size square. Alright, what is a good size square? Maybe like this? This looks like a pretty decent size square. So if we were to put a line there, maybe a line as well right there, that would be a decent size square. Yes, okie dokie. Alrighty, that looks about right to me. Alright. Do you burn yourself with a hot glue gun a lot? You dudes? Well, I have slowly gotten better at hot gluing stuff to a point where I don't burn myself nearly as much as I used to. But I definitely used to burn myself on it by accident. Quite a bit, actually. I think the worst burn I've ever gotten was on my finger where it like bubbled up pretty big. But as of lately, I have gotten better at gluing where I don't burn myself. I've had a few close calls as of recently, but I have not burned myself in probably at least a couple months. But hopefully I don't jinx myself saying that now. It's a square. Alright, well, Golden the Gamer, you want to know if I make Join Us for a Bite, if I would make Baby and Ballora for it? Well, the thing is, I am going to be making the Join Us for a Bite music video. As for making Baby and Ballora, I don't actually know. Probably not, because I want to make the video as quickly as possible, and making characters like those are complicated enough where it might take me quite a while to make them. And I would kind of make this song more around a Nard or some of the other characters, rather than it being around, Baby, if that makes sense. So, you guys want to see Withered Bonnie? Yeah, I can show you Withered Bonnie. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me just cut this real quick. Snip. Alright. Yeah, I can show you guys Withered Bonnie if you want to see him. Ugh. Gotta find him on the shelf. There he is. Alright. So. He might not look like Withered Bonnie, but this is my Bond puppet. What he can do is you can rip his face off, like so. And then he's Withered Bonnie. It's one of my cool ones. His endo head can actually come out as well. And there's a button back here that turns on his red eyes. Woo! And if it'll go in place, he'll have red glowing eyes. Wait. He'll have red glowing eyes. Yeah. Then you can also just magnetize his face back on and he's regular body. So, yeah. There we go. Put him back together real quick. Come on. Come on. Get your head inside yourself again. There we go. When did I add his top right ear? Well, his ear was always there. It was just kind of hanging down broken. I fixed it recently, so there's that. So here is our little button. We are going to add more to this. Oh. Alright. Perfection. Alright. Getting there. We are nearly at an hour for the stream, and we are right about on time on everything. So that's pretty good. We have made 2 buttons so far. Button 1 and button 2. And they all have wires coming off of them. Yeah. Do I have a play button yet? Of course I have a play button. I've had a play button since I've reached 500 subscribers. It's right here. See? It's my play button. See? It says, congratulations for reaching 500 subscribers. And then it does this.
That was easy.
Oh. So this is my play button. Yes, I know. I was surprised they sent me a 500 subscriber play button myself. Oh my gosh. Did I make Plushtrap? I have almost finished him. He is fully built. I just gotta paint his body green. So I'll be doing that later on my own. And I will make a video on Plushtrap's body once he's finished. So, there we go. Ta-da! Plushtrap is another character I'm gonna be using in this video, so I gotta finish him as well. Go. Getting there. We are so close. Mamma mia. What's wrong with your walls? Why are they dripping? Nearly burned myself just then. See, I jinxed myself. I nearly burned myself just then. Want to see Plushtrap finished? Well, I want to see him finished too, but I gotta finish him first before I can see what he looks like when he's finished. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video on Plushtrap once he's done, so you don't have to worry about that, guys. There we go. Now we will cut out the little hole here. Carefully, because we don't want to do stuff. How did I make a Molten Freddy mask? I made that out of cardboard, actually, which it's not setting against my face or anything, which is like one of the reasons I made it out of cardboard. But generally, for masks, you don't want to use cardboard. But I did like a slight exception for him. There we go. And then I put a bunch of holes in it. There we go. Cool. This is the tall button. Boop. Alright. So we are going to cut this one probably like here. There we go. There is forever a tall button in our hearts. Alright. So we are going to try to add this thing into the top of the tall button. See how it works. There we go. Oh, no. too far. Woohoo. Now it's the not so tall button. Yes, that is correct. Alright. Now it is the little button. The little button it was made to be. So we'll let that dry. Alright. Welcome back. Oh man. Alright. So we got this little guy. Like that. Then we will add some hot glue to just sort of hold it in place. Or in fact, I made a button, and I am proud. Now we just let that dry, and I think we are done. Woo. Hey, what's up, Joey? Thank you for swinging by. Gotta let it dry. Then we have 3 buttons now. Ta-da! So I'll do a little close-up of each button. And then, yeah. I think we are getting close to being done for today. Because we are just at the 1 hour mark right now, and I don't want this stream to be too crazy long. But, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so I'll show each button off that we have made. So we've made the big button, which I will paint all of these later. So this base and wires will be painted silver, and this button will be painted yellow. And that's what this one looks like. You go like that. And we've got a slightly smaller button with a conduit tubing piece. Will be painted the same, it's just smaller. And then we've got the smallest button, which will be on the side of the computer, which is the button you push to defeat Glitch Trap, or it's one of the buttons you have to push to do that. And yeah, hopefully it will work out all good. And yeah. Woo! But yeah, so I think that is going to wrap up today's stream, because we are at right about an hour right now. I haven't really done anything else. Just a little showcase. I've got this Bendy and the Ink Machine prop I'm building still. I have painted it yellow, but I have not added any of the black highlights on it. So that is another thing I will be working on later. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on the Bendy and the Ink Machine video I'll be working on. But with that much being said, guys, thank you for coming to my stream today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you guys so much for swinging by. Alright, have a good one, guys. Good night.